Hello, this is Nora Ryan from Dreambuild Software, and this video shows you how to set up and use flex fields for servers in PST Desktop. I'm going to go to Setup and hit Flex Fields and go to the Entity Field Definitions. Servers are entities, as are clients and attorneys. You will see I come up with a flex field window on which I have several tabs. When you open this, it will be basically blank. You can set up tabs if you want. They are used to organize flex fields. And this is a great example because you might have flex fields that clients you want to use for clients, flex fields that you want to use for servers, and flex fields that you want to use for attorneys. We're going to focus on servers. In each tab, you have an add field button. This is how you can add a new field. You give a name to the field and you select what type of field it can be. It can be a single line text field, a multi-line text field, so it contains more information, a date field, a money field, a number field. This is an integer, cannot be decimals, and then a drop-down field where you can define the items that you want to be in a drop-down list. Okay. So let's go through some examples that we came up with. You might have different ideas. Consider these as inspiration. So on the server flex fields, first I have a drop-down that I've created that's a server rating. This way, if you have great experience or bad experience with a server, whether they be a server in the field or a trading partner, you can note that here. You can see I have defined 5 different ratings. The label is what the user will see in the drop-down list when they are filling out this field. The value is what would be exported to an Excel sheet or a comma delimited file if you want to export your servers and include these ratings. If I want to add a new one, I can create a new one, super duper. You will note that we have this set up by default so that the value will equal the label. This is so you don't have to type things in twice if you don't want to. In many cases, I would think you would leave them the same. But just to keep this consistent and to show you, if I unclick that, I can make the value just 6. And there it is. I've created a new one called Super Duper, like your best possible server. Right? Let's say I want to rearrange these. I can move this up wherever I want. I can move this one down. Okay. And if I decide I don't want this, I can remove that particular item. All right. So that's one example. We also have a date field here. This is an example of a date field. If you are working in a state or a county where your servers require a license, you might be interested in when their expiration date is. The default value we're leaving blank because you're going to fill this out for each server. Then you might want to know, are they a NAPS member? Yes or no. So this is another drop-down field. And then you might want to have a multi-line text field where you're going to indicate some server notes specific about that server. Okay, so these are examples. I'm going to hit accept to just make sure I save any changes to those flex fields. Now, how do I use these flex fields? I can go to a server and I can add or edit a server. I'm going to use one that's already, one that's already existing. And we'll do Dustin Lynch. Why not? He's mostly empty, but the point is down here, you'll see there's a button called Flex Fields. You click on that, You brought up all of the entity flex fields. We want to focus on the server ones for Derek. So what do we think about Derek? Well, not so good. Use as last resort, we'll say. Okay, so maybe we've had some issues with him in the past. We already had his server license expiration date in there. Is he a MAPS member? No, he's not a MAPS member. Server notes, we could say works only weekends, doesn't use mobile app. Things like that that might help frame maybe why he's used as last resort. Okay. If you need attempts during the weekday, maybe this isn't your guy. All right. When I have completed the flex fields the way I want them, I hit accept, and that saves them to the server. If I go back in, we should see all of those changes I made and the entries that I made. All right. Right now, in PST desktop, there is not a way to have these flex fields in your list of servers exported. However, this is available in WebPST, and I suggest you look at the video for server flex fields in WebPST and how to export those. And secondly, we are working on a new reporting feature. I can't show it to you yet, but it's in development, where we're going to use AI to help you create the reports that you would like to see. And we think it's going to be very helpful and allow you to have better access to all of your data in PST and export it in the way that you want it. All right. So if you have any questions about flex fields for servers, please don't hesitate to give us a call or send us an email, and we would be happy to discuss the types of flex fields you're thinking about and help you get started in creating those. All right. Thank you very much.